We'll be back after this video.
There was a time when I believed naively, of course, that the next generation is a generation that will be slightly better than our generation. But I'm quite clear in my mind that holding all factors constant, the younger generation is, in my view, even more dangerous to Africa.
Oh dear.
Because they have learned from the older generation. Remember the age-old saying that when mother cow is chewing cud, baby cow, namely the calf, is watching very keenly. The next generation of Africans is waiting for the opportunity to be thieves. And a recent survey in Kenya demonstrated that over 40% of young people think that there is nothing wrong with corruption. The only thing that they think is wrong is to be arrested, and that the only thing that you must do is to avoid being arrested. And I'm quite certain that if a survey were to be conducted in Nigeria, many young Nigerians would love to be in the opportunity, in the situation where they can steal. So that people condemn corruption sometimes not because they hate it, but because they themselves don't have the opportunity to be corrupt.
So what do you think?
It's certainly all right, and at the same time it's certainly all wrong, because you can't determine and categorize a set of people by another set of people. You can't say, okay, on this government they are all bad, and say the next government will all be bad.
You see, I think I agree with him. When you look at Africa's system of governance, there's no hope for the young ones. There's nothing to look up to, So if you look at the system today, there's no way anybody is going to take over office. I will want to function very well, because the whole system is polluted, the whole system is corrupt. How do you get to that place if you are not corrupt?
For my own opinion, where you come from matters a lot, and you can't say with things happening then you have to deviate from your morals. So right now you can't say the next generation. Who are the next generation? We are the next generation.
Yeah.
The next generation comes from us.
Yeah.
So what do you think, okay, based on there's corruption now, you also teach your next generation to be corrupt? No, you still give them these are the morals to follow, these are the principles.
Well, there was a time an ex-president, the slogan was change starts with you, as an individual. So he got into the citizens and they sack it in, and they said, we have to start doing things right, trying to live right as good citizens. But in that same administration, you start hearing strange things like snake swallowed billions. At the time, an inquiry was raised, and then they bumped down the national treasury, so all necessary document was burnt too. When you start seeing things like that, you know that there is no hope for you. It just seems like you are just being played, you are being fooled. You see the young ones today that managed to get into office, they got to office by some sort of influence from this current and older generation too. And when they get to office, they are not given free chance to operate as they would want to. There is no hope for the young one in Africa. You go to school, you come out with good grades, you can't get a good paying job. So everybody feel like if you are a politician, is a way to escape poverty, a way to escape so many things, a way to escape crime. Because check it very well, how many politicians in Africa has been prosecuted for wrong deeds? We see what they are doing that is not right, but nobody can talk. In Africa, a wife of a president has spent almost $1 billion in 3 months just for traveling expenses, while a common citizen, in short, minimum wage is not to up to $10. So where is the hope? So when you are tortured this way and you manage to get into office, it's even hard for you to function very well. If you somehow get into office, while your morals is in check, there are people that will still come for you to tell you that you are going the wrong way, because you are trying to do it the right way that will benefit everybody. So we just pray and hope that Africa as a continent someday have the best government ever.